RVR, let's go.
I got this early 70s Nova we're doing here. Guy wanted to originally roll the wheel wells. It's a clean car. I'm gonna paint the whole car at first looks, and then when you get into it, you see all the wrong that's been done to it. When he said he wanted to roll the wheel lip, I put my hand behind it, you can feel it's solid. So what somebody did at one point, all cars these age, get a little rust, so they'll just patch over the rust. It'll last for a while, but it's gonna fail eventually. And me personally, whenever I go up to a car, first thing I'll do is feel inside the wheel wells. You wanna feel that nice lip. You don't wanna have scacky wells that you're gonna cut your finger on. You don't wanna have this buildup. It's like somebody just put body filler or Bondo, liquid nails, whatever the frig they want to put in there. It's basically a band-aid. You can see it on the outside. We're cutting it off not just to see it. We got all new sheet metal, replacing the outer wheel wells, replacing the drop downs in the back, replacing the outer quarter skins. We're painting this car. It's got to last. It's going to have our name on it now. It's got to be done right. We're not going to go paint over a band-aid that's going to fail, and then that gives us a tarnished name. We don't want that. Here, this little cut. I'm going to look in the corner here. See how they just put a patch over the corner? This is all gone, so I'm going to have to fabricate a little patch for the inner wheel well. This is getting replaced. This outer wheel well is getting replaced. Outer quarter skin is getting replaced. That's where we're at. If you look at the taillight openings, I'm sure Nova enthusiasts could tell. But you can tell by the taillight openings. This is a late 60s, early 70s Nova. I'd say his original owner, but I think he's owned it since he was like a teenager. It'll be the third paint job on it, and we're gonna do it right. Anyway, here's a little before I cut it off. This is the Nova we're talking about. Come down here. Look how thick that is. That's at least 1/4 inch, 3/16 inch. Deep Bondo. They just patched it, among the hell out of it. That's why we're cutting it off and we're putting all new. We don't want that. So over time that cracks, it checks. The plastic moves different than the metal, and even with today's technology, it's better. It used to crack a lot more. You can actually put a lot more on now with less cracking, but we still want to avoid that. We're gonna get rid of all this, cut this out, put new in, make it right.
Okay, again from RBR. I'm back here with the 1965 Corvette Stingray. We're about to wet sand the whole front end again today. I'll go over a couple blocks that I used to get the job done. As you can see, I've already started with the front fender. I'm gonna finish explaining to you the rest of the process I'm gonna go through to get the rest of the side of the fender done. So if you come on over here, so a lot of time you use this to get to the corners and the edges. You don't want to use a straight block through here because you can end up hitting edges that you don't want to hit. So this one will help me to round my way through and get it nice and straight all the way through. Just following the curve of the panel so that we can get a good clean finish. This is my other favorite block. I want to give a big shout out to Big Block. Number one, use this a lot for a lot of flat panels. So find some flat areas and we're gonna put this through and make sure everything gets straight, nice and flat. Right now I'm going to continue to use a round block because I want to work on my edges, so watch me. Alright, here we go. I'm going to start with this corner here. Just want to roll my way through. Nice and easy. Very, very beautiful car, convertible. In the sun, this thing is going to look really beautiful. By the way, we didn't forget about a trophy blue Corvette, number one as well. Beautiful finishes. That's all we do here. Continue through here. Let me just run my way right through, right on up the panel. It's my favorite cut because definitely even gets you a nice even finish. And as long as you stay consistent with it, you should have no problem. Consistency. That's really the name of the game. Very tedious, small work, but the finish is perfect. Went that way. Now I'm about to cut it back the other way. One thing you want to make sure you keep an eye on where you're standing and just stay focused and just work your way through little by little. Secret, I'll tell you the truth. Number one is not to be afraid. Go for it. And even if you up, it is perfectly fine with you because you're going to learn from that mistake and you're going to try it again, and I promise you will not make that same mistake again. Alright guys, that's going to be it. I'm going to wrap it up for this video. Stay tuned. It's going to be a complete finish in another day or two, and we'll get to see this thing out in the showroom soon.
We're mounting the 66 Lincoln Continental to the Rooster Shop chassis. The RVR way. Everybody's got their own choices and ways to do it. And this is how we choose. It's the Rooster Shop chassis that we're putting in. Cut the floors out, get the chassis in there, weld everything back up, custom make everything. You can't just pull off the shelf for this. Eventually it's all going to be painted. We'll just see when that happens.
For you guys that have been following us so long as we've been restoring the 69 Camaro, today we do something a little bit different. This particular car, everything is new old stock, original General Motors. If you come around this end here, you'll see that we placed a new heater, controls, just finished putting in the radio is going to be, reconditioned tack, speedometer, all the original stuff is being used, repainted, and if you take a good look at it, it looks like it's brand new. From there, we go over to the other side of the car. Parts come in, we put them on the car, grab bar, put it all together, and that goes on the other side of the car. So the next time probably we get together, you'll be seeing us put it in the car, hooking everything up, and then moving on to something else. Till next time, see you later.
What's up guys, it's Todd from RBR. Promise you something more exciting this time around. Intending on delivering. Come over here. I ripped the whole front suspension out of this truck. It's getting all brand new. Ladder arms, new shocks. Springs are staying the same because it's already got a lift in it to accommodate these giant tires. So if you come down under here, you'll see that the front end is completely disattached from the truck. That's just because I'm getting it ready. All the new stuff's coming tomorrow and I'll have it all in. It's getting a whole updated steering system. This truck should drive like it's brand new. Thanks to Wild Horses creating the suspension products for us, and hope to see you next time.
That's a compressor, that's a tank. This is literally just so you can fill up your tires if you go to the beach or onboard air, baby. You could use air tools if you want to. You're trying to make like a little RBR fucking kit here, you know? Like RBR's onboard air kit for the 21 Bronco. Dope as.
That's good stuff right there.